Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready.
Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Let's go.
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go, set.
Running it after the penalty. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Set it. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18 rattler, 18 rattler. Set it.
Setting up a throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 35 out of that one. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 32. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Buffalo 18. Let's go now. 70 range, 70 range. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors 70. Set go.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Lays out. What a catch. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18 Pioneer. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. Hut, hut.
1st down from the red zone. He brings it in. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, he couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming, allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They get 13 on the pickup. And it sets up a Houston first.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
First down, and they go right back to him. Juke the defender. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about real power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run. And great try at that first down.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
They run in from the gun with Wright. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. He finds Chigakonkwo for the grab. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
3rd and 4 coming up now. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. In motion, right is Jones. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
Wright running out of the gun. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. And the Panthers into the nickel set. 3rd down coming. That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish off their opening drive. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Ready? Trap 60, trap 60. Cup 19, cup 19. Dragon 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
79 Broncos.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They're looking at 1st down here. From the gun, a give to Brooks. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Ready.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Ready. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Buffalo 18. Hunt.
Throwing from the gun here. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Set. 70 range, 70 range. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors 70. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18 Pioneer.
Dropping back to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it's going to be Texans football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. In motion right is Jones. Here's a give inside to right. And he's brought down for a loss.
Even on the outer edges of this field, Kate, a cornerback making a stop behind the line, it's impressive. But in the middle third, that takes a special and fearless type of cornerback.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Finds Mims. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
An extra corner into the game for the Panthers. 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And this will be his first effort of the contest. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it's going to be Panthers football. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Come on, set. Set, go.
Man in motion here.
Ready.
Throwing it to start this drive. Oh, he makes the catch. Impressive grab, but he should have let it go. They're going to lose yards.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
19 Lion. Trap 60. Ready.
2nd and 10 now. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Panther 11. 79 Broncos. Set, go.
3rd down from the gun. And he brings this one in, but does so out of bounds. That throw just took him too close to the boundary. We've got 4th down.
You know, that's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
Let's go. Set, go. Huh.
Robinson on the inside give. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run, and the reward is they get off the field.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans need only one to take the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, shot.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. And it's the Panthers who have 2nd and 4. They'll motion him out of the backfield. 2nd and 4. That's complete. Here's Brooks. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. They've got first down from the 31. Pass play coming here. That pass is complete to Kelsey. Running in the red zone. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers earn the chance to tie before halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period.
Yeah.
End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers tie things up at 14. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets him around 6 there. That was Harold Landry making the tackle.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off the defense at any time.
3rd and short, here's Mahomes. That throw finds Okonkwo. And he'll get it up to the 44.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Has the connection to Jones. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Again, Mahomes to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Panthers take over on his 11th interception of the campaign.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
They put a receiver in motion here left. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers take the lead just before halftime. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, they'll look for him.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Starting from the 5. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans earn the chance to tie before halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the final play of our first half.
19 tight, 19 tight. 18 Rattler. Buffalo 18. Set go.
He'll throw it. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33.
Well, we got ourselves quite a game today, a tie game coming into this third quarter. And what you're looking for is a little instant jolt of momentum coming out of the locker room. And that return might just be the spark that leads to that momentous fire.
Running it with Wright. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Here's 2nd and 11. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw Mahomes. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Texans set to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Got 44 yards on his first kick, Brock, and this one looks to be longer. Jukes out a one-stop. New series coming up following the punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Go!
On the give, it's Brooks. He'll cobble together a yard there. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Hauled in by Rice. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. And the Texans go in nickel coverage, 3rd down. On the option, they give it to Brooks. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. New set of downs for him from the 46. Going to the ground again on first. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Let's go. Warrior 70. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Hunt.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 18 Pioneer.
Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Putting a receiver in motion. Running once more with Brooks. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
Looking for a throw here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's the rookie from Auburn. Takes this one back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running
Yep.
it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Like damn, why I get a like urn, I'ma drop top. The sun won't burn when it lit like white, but the stripes ain't earned. I'ma get it right now, I ain't waiting no turn. Got a brand new house, tryna avoid my hurt. About 6 point something in the field like church. Or the hood got whack and the set went turn. Got a 488 in the glide like Kurt. I've been living off golf from the last few deals. When the night check came and I still got chills. Hit a 2K lick, I ain't even go pro. Got a boss outlet, now I'm smelling like go. Call me Ice Cube, baby, where they sit on my chain. Heard a lame tryna play up my name when I'm 23 to it. And I'm going no brain, going dumb with these hundreds in my thumb. Got stank. Out here, everything come free. I ain't never met God, but I bet he know me. Put the money in a set of dying them streets. To the boy, I ain't hooping, I ain't riding on fleek. Got a Porsche light skin in the ceiling, got peeled. I was 20 plus young when got a real young black boy running, got me out of that field. Better living off game, you should get it on film. I ain't never your kind, late but I'm really on time. Girl, what you put in your mind, I ain't digging your sign. True for that mind, hurt but I made it out fine. Still in my prime, bro, really outline. Talk like you 20 out grind, throwing 20 on 9. How you live with no spine, bro, better off dying. Man, you got nerve, bro, need to get a bird. And I'ma get it off first, find a way you ain't surf. You looking all hurt, funny till your ego got nerve. Boy, I made it all worse, woke up looking like work. 150 lay on my shirt, 20 lay on my teeth. Boy, I make an M in my sleep, everything I want in my reach. I'ma run it off tops, wonder where I've been pulling off lots. 454, I'ma keep it on stock. Bezel with the ticker on rocks. Big side, tell me what I ain't got. Get it right now where I got it back then. Number one stunner, but the level more. Raised by the gang with a meal like Philly with a watch 250 and a so silly. Yeah, 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 When the door got closed, I ain't feel too bad. I'ma run mine up, I'ma have some stash. Now you in a broad purse, but you going outside. Now you on the couch surfing, you keep a little rat.
Once called Carolinas Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Hands off here for Brooks. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Javon Holland there to make the stop. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Trap 60, trap 60. Cut 19, cut 19. Hut, hut.
From the 26 on 2nd down. He's got time here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's a loss of 6. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
They'll try and throw it here. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Officially a 55-yard launch. And they'll get ready to go on offense. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's a give for Wright. He's got to gain a 6 there. That was Harold Landry making the tackle. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Yellow. Right out.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Yellow, yellow. Right out.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And it's caught, this is Jalen Wright. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Right out. Right out.
Now a run with Wright. Continuing to turn those legs inside the 25. And he has it almost to the red zone, down at the 21-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to run this one well into the red zone to the 14. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
2nd and 3 now. Running behind center with Wright. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Jake Moody on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Chooses to bring this one out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready. Track at 60. Panther 11. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
79 Bronco. 19 tight. Hook.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted by a man, and now he's in the clear. And the Texans get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Yellow. 15.
In motion, right is Jones. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Hey, up the middle, it'll be pretty tough for this safety to make a play through all the traffic. If you want to range outside, you want to get into his domain, you better be careful because this strong safety will put you on your back.
Offense to the line for second down.
Yellow. I don't need to. Attack. Yellow. Attack.
Now it's Mahomes. This one's quickly to Jones. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Hey, dribble it. Yellow.
This is right. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Throwing is Mahomes. He's got it. Touchdown, Houston. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Ready, go.
Again, it's Brooks. And solid running there gets him forward to the 39-yard line. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And he's gonna go. It's a pick 6. Another score here in this first quarter, Brock, as they continue dominating in this opening frame.
You know what I love here, Kate? This defense is seizing on a sputtering opponent, and they're actively trying not just to defend the lead, but to add to it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans push their lead to 21-zip already. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick six. Gosh, this is Xavier Legette. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. 21-0 our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this.
Let's get some yards, boys. Let's go. This is your game to win, offense.
We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. He's on the move. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. This is Brooks heading left. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. But, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. First down, he takes the snap. Chased out to his right. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A gain of 4 for them. That sets up 3rd and 7.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They've got a man in motion. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. That's complete to Legette. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Lining up now to try the extra points. Drifted near that upright, but he gets it to go. And the Panthers get it back to a 14-point game. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Has this at the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he takes this out after crossing the 45. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. 35 on the pickup. And that gives them 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down from the red zone. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. This one's caught. And in for the Houston touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for and you go out and execute.
Throwing now from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd and 10 now. Can't get it to him. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Finds his man Rice. And he breaks into enemy enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here's Brooks. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
On 2nd and a few. 4, and they take this in for the score. The Panthers fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. And it's the Texans beginning their drive here. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Jones reels it in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 31. Okonkwo brings it in. Again, he's got room. They get 40 on the big hitter. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes escapes the pocket.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Here's Mahomes now. And this is another incompletion.
You know, 3rd and short is a difficult one to call. Do you want to run into the teeth of the defense looking for that handoff, or try to throw it to him and use the element of surprise? Evidently, well, that's when they should have run instead.
They'll go. It's Mahomes. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Panthers will take over as he picks off his 10th pass of the season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Completes this one to Rice. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Good for a Carolina Panther. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw here on 1st down. Has a man, it's Brooks. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10, looking to throw. And this time they're gonna get there, and they drop him. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
2nd and 18 at the 42-yard line.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Cut out left. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
He's back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Now we'll fire one up the middle. Oh no, they get him yet again. That's the rookie from Auburn. And the Texans do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They run in from the gun with Wright. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a groove, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Finds Mims. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Wright running out of the gun. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. On the move, past the 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll come up 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Searches from the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
The 2nd down throw for Mahomes. Able to find Wright. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to Wright. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. It's a gain of 1 big yard, Brock, because that sets him up with 1st and goal. Another carry for him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you could just see the body language. Little nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
Well, you're getting a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Man in motion, headed right. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Call it a gain of 2 that time, and it leaves him only a yard away on 4th and goal.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing it to start this drive. On the move, headed right.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here's 2nd and 11. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. That's complete. Here's Brooks. He's still going at the 30. Jukes one defender. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Coming near the goal line. He has the Carolina touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Fielded at the 7. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
A give to right. He breaks the tackle, and he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he can't escape this one. They get to him for a nice exclamation point to end this 3rd quarter. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Now it's the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And it sets up a Houston first. From the red zone now. Jones reels it in. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They send a man in motion. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He brings it in. And now he's going to head out of bounds after a nice gain. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. They'll try and punch it in. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. They're running again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
That one's out and cut on the right side. Touchdown, Houston. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans take a 3-possession lead. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He'll get this one to Brooks. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Texans take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Mahomes has the connection to Jones. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He beams one deep right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's second down coming up.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they bring him down around the 34. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. To the air, Mahomes. Escapes out to the left.
Oh, man, those defensive players hate slippery quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. He evades them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Texans getting closer to their 10th win of the season. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They motion a receiver left. From the 26 on second down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Has it down close. And in for the Houston touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the Texans make it a 24-point ball game.
Panthers 21.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Finds his man Rice. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week. And I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, to give him a chance to make a play.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Finds Sanders. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 41.
From the 41. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And as this play goes out of bounds, all eyes turn to that flag on the field. So the turnover, Brock, is in turn turned over after pass interference on that play. All right, one more snap to play here. One final shot here. And that pass falls incomplete. Well, they kept trying. They kept taking shots at the very end. But now we have reached that end. This one's over. So the Texans come away with the road win. And this streak will live to see another week as they take down yet another opponent over Brock. What has been an incredible stretch of games for them. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Charlotte.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels gotta change to get mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.